Well, you need those sunglasses on a nice sunny day like today, or if you're in the studio, because you know what we're talking about? We're talking about confidence.
Yeah,
Listen,
baby.
confidence, it's something that we all want more of, especially in moments that really matter. But what if confidence isn't something we're born with, but something that we have to build?
Well, leadership expert Kendra Reddy is back, and she's going to bust some myths. So natural confidence can come through and flow, and it's a skill anybody can learn, adapt, and train. It's a muscle that we need to build. Good morning, Kendra.
Good morning.
And thank you for these props.
Yeah, listen, confidence needs props.
It does. Because I'll tell you, some people, especially now online, it looks like everybody's just born with confidence, and you might feel like, hey, how come I don't have any of that? Odd one out, right?
Yeah. Confidence kind of feels like it's this magical thing. It's not magic, but it is a frequency. So, just look at any preschooler. They are bold, curious, and unapologetic. And it's not arrogance, it's embodiment. But then we grow up and we start to edit ourselves, and we trade some of that authenticity for approval. And we're sort of taught this myth that natural confidence means being absolutely unshakable and certain about everything all the time. That's not confidence, that's performance.
Okay.
Right? So natural confidence, you don't have to prove it or earn it, you actually reclaim it.
Yes.
So it's every time you show up with the doubt, the nerves, the sweaty palms, and you choose yourself in that moment, that's when confidence grows.
Yeah. So let's get into what's some quick kind of tricks that we can use to shift from that self-doubt to the self-assurance, especially in really important moments?
Yeah, well, right before important moments, we tend to brace, and that tension chokes out confidence. And then all of a sudden, we're trying to get confidence back, and we're trying to talk ourselves into it, and that just makes us more anxious.
Is it because we're just worried about screwing up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that where that comes from?
Yes.
Like we're worried about doing something wrong, and then that affects the confidence.
Yeah. Your confidence actually kicks in when you stop fighting your nerves and come home to yourself. It's the key, and the secret is relaxation, which feels totally backwards when the pressure's on.
And it can change. Like, I know throughout my life, I went from super quiet but fine at home, then a little bit more confident in school, then lost it again. It goes through phases. Same with work. Something could shake your confidence, rattle you. You talk about confidence killers.
Yes.
So what are those?
Okay, so overthinking, over-explaining, over-apologizing, comparing, rushing to fill the silence, anything that's going to pull you up and out of yourself is going to kill your confidence. So the biggest threat to confidence actually isn't fear, it's disconnection. So when we feel those moments of uh-oh, it's like stop trying to get it right and start trying to reconnect to yourself and whoever's in the room with you.
Is it trying to just bottle those nerves into the proper spot? Because our nerves are a good thing. Because I always say that, and I say this to the kids too, that it shows that it means something.
Yes.
If you're nervous.
Yeah, I'm about to do something really brave. What we're trying to do in those moments is come into congruency on a nervous system level. So if your head is saying one thing and I'm not nervous, I'm confident, but your body's like, then you're out of alignment.
That's literally what the body's doing.
That's literally what it feels like. Right? I'm going to die. I'm going to break apart into a million pieces.
It's counterintuitive, but to pause and collect yourself energetically, you'll get confidence.
You want to do some role plays?
Yeah.
We love doing role plays. So let's talk about some scenarios and then how we can channel our kind of most confident selves.
Yes.
So, let's do the first scenario.
Okay.
You say, wait, here it is. So, social, attending a party or a social gathering all alone. You walk into the room. What do? Because there's confident. And then, like you said, there's faking it maybe too much that comes inauthentic or disappearing completely.
Yeah. So I moved across the country in my mid-40s by myself, so I've lived this. The key is believing and acting as if you're worth getting to know. And that doesn't mean loud or flashy, it just means radiating approachability. So it's very simple. Ask someone how they know the host. Make eye contact. Say hi. It's very simple, and usually people will meet you in kindness if you give them a chance.
You always talk about that one, Tim.
Yeah.
Make eye contact. Can I ask, where did you move from? I'm curious.
I'm here. I'm originally from Toronto. I tell people I work in Toronto and I live in Vancouver.
Yeah,
Vancouver, West Coast. Okay.
Yes.
What about starting a new job? I'm one that just kind of did that, right? You know, coming into a world that you're not really familiar with, you have confidence, but meeting new people, it can be intimidating. How should we approach this one, Kendra?
Real confidence doesn't mean walking into the room like you know better than everyone. It means walking into the room like you did, open, willing to learn. Sure. It can be simple as, hey, I'm excited to learn how you do things here. That signals confidence without ego. Also, new person energy Don't underestimate that. When you're the new guy, you get to be curious and ask questions and observe, and there's no pressure.
But then lose the cockiness. Because, like, I think cockiness can mask as not very confident.
Yes, yes. So come in with total curiosity. Yes, I know some things, but I don't know how they work here. Show me.
And if somebody feels like, let's say they haven't shaken, rattled, you can pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and build anew,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's a normal part of life.
Confidence isn't a constant state. So it is about, oh, I just fell apart, and now how do I, again, energetically, I have to pause. We have to pause to do that, but often what we do is we rush out and try and stop trying to make it right, right?
Yeah.
Just come back to factory settings.
And sit with it for like a little bit. Where do we get more information? I always feel more calm and like zen, and we
Yes,
always
thank
learn
you.
something with you, Kendra. Where do we get more?
Thank you. KendraReddy.com, and my handle's at Kendra Reddy on all the socials.
Because you know why? When you're with Kendra, your future is so bright. You gotta wear shades. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Yes, baby. We'll be back with more BT right after this. Let me see. They look good on you, too. They do. They look good on you.
They look good on everyone, right?
It's like, it's serious. It's